Hello gamers, my name is Seated Gamer and welcome back to another booster opening. Yes, it's about time. We have a booster of KLD here with a nice Angel of Invention on the front of it. Let's see if we can get an Angel of Invention inside of it. Ah, love that sound. Alright, what do we got here? We have Aviary Mechanic that is not autofocusing. Let's try that again. There we go. 1 and a white for a 2/2 Dwarf Artificer. When it enters the battlefield, you may return another permanent you control to its owner's hand. Works very nicely with your Fabricates, pretty much any enter the battlefield mechanic. Even works well with the Ninth Bridge Patrol, which gets a +1/+1 counter whenever a permanent you control leaves the battlefield. But yeah, not bad. Moving on though, we get a Vidalcan Blademaster. 2 and a blue for a 2/3 Vidalcan soldier with prowess. This guy is meh. Haven't played him, but not a fan. Next up, Thriving Ibex. 3 and a white for a 2/4 goat. When it enters, you get 2 energy. When it attacks, you may pay 2 energy to put a +1/+1 counter on it. I like the Thriving Cycle, they do work. This guy is no exception. Next up, Terror of the Fairgrounds. 3 and a red for a 5/2 gremlin. Consider this a high alert, people. Permission to destroy on sight. Either we take it down or it'll take down the fair. Even though it just kind of trades down with pretty much anything. Just pretty much anything. Doesn't work well against trample. Like, it'll probably kill the thing with trample, but it'll take you'll be taking a lot of damage still. Anyway, moving on. Thriving Rhino. 2 and a green for a 2/3 Rhino. When it enters, you get 2 energy. When it attacks, you may pay 2 energy to put a +1/+1 counter on it. It's fine. It's a thriving. It's good. Lawless Broker. 2 and a black for a 3/2 Aetherborn Rogue. When it dies, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature you control. This guy chump blocks for days. He'll kill that Terror of the Fairgrounds and then make something else stronger. I like this guy. This guy is good, especially if you can get a fortuitous find. Next up, Kujar Seed Sculptor. 1 and a green for a 1/2 Elf Druid. When Kujar Seed Sculptor enters the battlefield, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature you control. Works well with that Aviary mechanic. And yeah, I mean, 2 mana for, you can have it be a 2/3, so it's strictly better than a bear. Or you can make something else bigger. Like maybe you want to swing in with a Night Market Lookout, who knows. Moving on though. Prakata Club Security. 3 and a black for a 3/4 Aetherborn Warrior. 4 toughness is very nice in this set, because we've seen so many creatures, 3 power. Not many things can stand up to a 3/4 in this set, so this guy's not a bad card to have. Moving on. Glint Sleeve Artisan. 2 and a white for a 2/2 Dwarf Artificer with Fabricate 1. I like Fabricate. It's good. This guy's fine. Next up. Accomplished Automaton. 7 mana for a 5/7 artifact creature construct with Fabricate 1. I still feel like this guy is overcosted. Like, there's a couple ways to make artifacts cheaper, either by ramp or whatever that other guy is, but yeah, this guy's too overcosted. I would have a hard time justifying putting this in a draft deck. Moving on though. Harnessed Lightning, moving into our uncommons with a very nice one. 1 and a red, instant, choose target creature. You get 3 energy, then you may pay any amount of energy. Harnessed Lightning deals that much damage to that creature. So this card is very nice, because it is either a lightning strike that just gets rid of a creature, or it can be a shock, or 1 damage to something, and then you still have the other energy. Or, if you need to get rid of a big thing, and you've already got a bunch of energy, bam, pour it all in there, that thing is made of toast. Yeah, good card, good uncommon. Moving on though, Embral Bruiser, 1 and a black for a 3/1 Human Warrior, enters the battlefield tapped and has Menace as long as you control an artifact. This guy can do a lot of work. Like a 3/1 that's usually getting in on turn 3, and can just destroy pretty much anything that blocks it if they do block it on turn 3. Yeah, I like this guy. This guy can definitely help out. Moving on. Trusty Companion. 1 and a white for a 3/2 Hyena with Vigilance that can't attack alone. Haven't really had a chance to play with this guy, but I feel like it could work fairly well. Like, it can block as a 3-2 just for 2 mana, and that's just fine, I think. But having Vigilance makes it a bit better, because then you can attack, use it to crew vehicles on the opponent's turn. Yeah, this guy can work, I reckon. Moving on though, that should be our third ongoing, so this should be our rare. Multi-Form Wonder, 5 mana for a 3/3 artifact creature construct. When it enters the battlefield, you get 3 energy. You can pay 1 energy to have it gain your choice of Flying, Vigilance, or Lifelink until end of turn. Or you can pay 1 energy to give it +2/-2 or -2/+2 until end of turn. Yeah, this guy does a lot of things that you want it to do. Because you can give it Lifelink and +2/-2 to just gain 5 life. Or you can give it Flying and +2/-2 to just get in there for 5 damage. Or you can use the Blossoming Defense, which is the green instant target creature gets +2/+2 and hexproof until end of turn. Then give it +2/-2, +2/-2, and get in for 9 damage. Yeah, this guy's fine. This guy's definitely fine. Also, we have a Mountain and a Servo. But yeah, Multi-Form Wonder, not a bad rare to get. Pretty happy with that one. I would be very happy to open this in a draft, because you can't really go wrong with a Multi-Form Wonder. Even works well with that Harness Lightning from before. Like, if you have a 3/3 but they've got like a 3/6 ready to block, and no matter what you use the energy on for the multi-form, you won't be able to get through. Use up 6 energy by casting a Harness Lightning, get rid of that thing, swing in for damage. But yeah, Multi-Form Wonder, pretty good card. And yeah, that's it for that. So I'll see you next time for another booster opening. Bye!